Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes? Over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ryan is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline. To second for one. On to first, a double play.
That is third. The first baseman, number 5. Jeff.
Stepping up now, Jeff Bagwell. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Back up the middle. And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bagwell, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. From the stretch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for Houston, and now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Mike Scott is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Bregman has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Jim Edmonds, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Scott's ready. Here it is. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning upcoming from the Big A, but first here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. First delivery to him on the way. Carlos Correa is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. In for strike 2. They'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2. Popped him up. Stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Next out, 2-2.
Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another one sent foul. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And digging in is the veteran DH, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH. splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Scott has his sign. Here's his offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Maldonado is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Alex Bregman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bregman is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Swung on and missed.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A runner at first with no outs here. Curveball taken a little high.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Michael Brantley. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Two and 0 to Brantley. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strike out there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left. And Edmonds won't get there. It's off the wall. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here's the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Has a look, now the pitch.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that brings in George Springer. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. The 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at the dive. Touché, sir. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Little chopper back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. The pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
At the plate, Max Stassi, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the hard those 17 inches.
Scott comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Three and 2. Martin Maldonado is on deck. Right side. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Striding in, Martin Maldonado. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Maldonado stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 27th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jim Edmonds, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding into the box, Craig Biggio. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The second baseman, Craig.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Michael Brantley will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
1-1 to count. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission. I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That's to the Astros. The designated hitter, Yordan.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Matt Andriese gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Andriese.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 5 hits.
Welcome to the show, baseball fans. Here's what's going on in the baseball world on this October morning. In the American League wildcard game, Yordan Alvarez had a big fly with 5 driven in, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels, stamping their ticket to extend their season and play in the upcoming American League Division Series. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all postseason long.